Oh, dude. Okay. Well, what's up, Liam? Yeah, I got a new room. You know what's crazy? They gave me a new room, and I was like, I went to go buy some water, and they didn't even offer to like comp the drinks. That's crazy, because I could still. I mean, technically, I did post it on social media, and I could put them on blast for it. But yeah, apparently these people don't understand that you got to raise hell to like, I don't know. Because if it was my hotel and somebody found bed bugs and check under your sheets. Yeah, I know. Oh, wow, you didn't know this, but I was an active state certified pest inspector, right? So I know exactly what I'm looking for. But I'm glad you know that. Mm. That way you don't have to worry about it in the future. Well, you know what's crazy? With the one I found being on the wall, there was actually blood spots around it. And so that's actually really uncommon. That they got that going on, or they even find them dying like that out in the open. Pretty intense, actually. So crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But bed bugs are what bed bugs are. In fact, they're extremely hard to kill. They can go for years without eating. In fact, how long is that? Let's actually figure that out. I can't remember at this point. How do you know so much about them? 200 to 400 days without food. God. They can last a year in dormant conditions while it's cool. Wow, that's crazy. Think about that. What up, Jason? Happy birthday, Jason. It's also Gracie's birthday today. My mom is still not really okay. Dang, brother, that's crazy. You guys won't believe that I just found some bed bugs or I found a bed bug in the hotel room that I was just in. And they moved me. They did. They moved me to another room, which is crazy, but they still made me pay for the drink I got. Like I cannot. Hey, what up, Chris? Do you play Roblox? I do not play Roblox. It's actually I don't. And now I'm starting to learn more about it. I'm less weirded out about it as much. The light bulb doesn't even work in this lamp. That is insane. They told me this was a nice hotel, and here it is, bed bugs. Uh, they don't. God, I can't believe it. I haven't seen a bed bug in years. I left the pest control business because of things like this, because I didn't ever want to take a bed bug home. Insane. I have 2 subscribers. Well, that's not too bad, brother. Are you getting out there and actually trying? You actually putting yourself online, trying to get subscribers? I barely have. I don't even have 600, man. I know that sounds crazy. I have 570. That's more than some people will ever have. Hi, I live in France. Oh, bonjour, mon ami. Mon ami. This year I'm turning 24. What are you going to do for your 24th birthday? Hmm? You. That was nasty. How would you feel about an invite to a little St. James? Oh, Jeffrey Stein. Like St. James Island? You got more subscribers? What do you mean? Go out to a party? Bro, after 30, now you're going out to party. Hell yeah, go enjoy yourself, man. You only get to be under 30 once, you know? And once you pass that 30-year-old mark, then it is not the same. And you want to be in bed. Like, you really want to be at home. I am tired enough to lay down and go to sleep right now. Genuinely, I am. Do you want to come to Epstein Island? Uh, if I went to Epstein Island, it'd be like the same thing as me going to a concentration camp. I would be going to be like observe what had been there, but I would never have gone to a concentration camp for the reasons that they existed, right? You look 25. Yeah, I'm not. I'm 30. What up? Devin Daytime. What up, Light? How you been? What up? Please remember to take rest. Aha, guess what? Guess what? I got my water. What comment, Liam? Oh god, I'm stressing myself out to do school and help her, and her mother-in-law and I are getting pissed off. Wait, how come I did not see your comments? What happened there? What? It's tomorrow's Gojo. In 3 months, it's gonna be my 16th birthday. 16's a crazy time, y'all. I remember being 16. I think, kind of. That was stressful for me. 16 was a stressful time. I didn't know. It was a messed up time in my life as well. I think I moved out of my house at 16. Moved in with my wrestling coach and his wife. Is that when that happened? Was I in my senior year? It might have been my junior. I think my junior year. I moved out of my house because everything was so bad, and ended up moving in with my wrestling coach. And yeah, I lived with him for a while. So you're gay, and I'll give you a big donut. Say you're gay. You're gay. What do you mean? If you wanted me to say that, I think June. You can't even give me a donation, bro. You can't even do that. That's the funny thing about people saying this stuff. You can't even give me a donation. One, I'm not set up to accept it. Yeah, that's the number one reason. June, you thought your birthday was June 12th. Hmm. I thought that was the case. Hmm. What the heck? Oh, now that I found that bed bug, guys. Now that I found that bed bug in the hotel room, it's really hard for me because now I'm just like feeling like they're here, just like crawling around. Poppers is the funniest movie of the year. Yeah. I offer you my soothing oil. It's Pixar's funniest movie ever, and the best Pixar movie since Inside Out. So good. In Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG. So, what's up with these stupid ads? You haven't taken a single note this entire meeting. There we go. Oh yeah, well I for some reason I remember. Hi, how are you guys? We're doing crazy, crazy mohit. I could have swore we said that you guys had the same birthday. You ever hug your sister for longer than normal? No, no, I do not. It's weird. I do not know why you would. The question is, how long is too normal to hug a member of your family that you never have any kind of like weird thoughts like that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? That's like saying you hug your mom too long or hug your dad too long. You mean like you hug them too long in a weird way? That's different. That's different, bro. That's weird. Hi, how are you guys? Are you fine? Maybe. Hi, you are so sweet. You look France. I am not France. From India. What do you know about India? Nothing. The capital is oh god. I knew this the other day. New Delhi. I know that the capital of India is New Delhi. That's about it. I know that the Taj Mahal is there. I know that India used to be separated between the north and the southern kingdoms, and then along at a certain point, the Aryans came down from the Eurasian steppes and integrated into the culture, and introduced the caste system, which Indian I can't remember if Indians are still subject to the caste system or not. Oh, good point, Jungo. That's an amazing point. Maybe. But no, not really. Um, Not at all. Oh yeah, go look at the. I just posted a short about it, Targ. It was an actual bed bug on the wall, which I know what they. I was a licensed pest inspector, right? So I would go inspect people's houses for these issues: bed bugs, termites, powder post beetles, roaches. Right. One time I inspected a double wide trailer where the roaches were so bad they were out in the daytime while you were walking around, and that's not normal for German roaches. Oh, good morning. Return. Okay, thank you. That okay, follow me. Okay, thank you. Your most what? Praveen? What? Um, the only bugs in my bed are random. Yeah, that happens. Right? You like the shiny ones. What do you mean? Mine is Paris. Oh, you live close to Paris. Has any of the people ever heard of a bed bug spray? Yeah, bed bug spray is real, right? But it's not always effective because they can sense the chemicals that you put out, right? Yeah, I did get a new hotel room, Emily. Um, they can sense the chemical. Check this out. I went down there to get a new hotel room, told them about it, was super chill about it. Was just like, hey, I don't want to cause a big stink in the entire hotel, right? Let's talk about this. And they still made me pay for my smart water. Like you would have thought they could have comp that. Bed bug spray, you idiot. Not a bed wait. Bed spray. Oh. That's so funny. What's bed spray? Yeah, I have no idea what that is. That's so funny. You scammer, where's your snot donation? You scamming? What do you mean snot donation? What's that? What's that, Rejecsto? What's that? What's Gurish? What's up? Gurish Ganiani. What up, Alex? Where are you? What? When are you getting a house? I already have a house. I'm on a business trip right now. I'm in South Georgia. I had to set up a tent for us at a festival that we're going to like, be part of the community. This guy scams elderly people. He's sick. I never have scammed an elderly person. I do hear it's quite profitable though. So you never know. We might get into the business. You got a guy? You got an in? Hi, from India. You? From Georgia, born and raised. I'm the bed bug in his. You're nasty. Do you even know what that means? You know what that means for you? You poor, sick little bed bug. We need to get you some counseling, bro. What up, Willie? How you doing today, man? This dude is chill. Oh, he just came in here to have fun, Liam. That's all. You know how it is. There's always people that have fun by like being insane, and so let's just let them be insane and see how it goes, right? Mm, it's juice, guys. Don't worry about it. Totally juice. Mm, 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 mm. I do wish I was home though. I wasn't. I didn't know. I saw a stink bug in my class. Yeah, yeah. You saw a stink bug in your class. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but I did. But I wasn't even technically supposed to be working this Saturday. I didn't know about this event, right? So I ended up having to fill in for a friend of mine whose mother came in town. But I don't mind. It's just the communication could have been better. If I had known ahead of time and planned for it, it would have made me 100% more happy than what I am right now. But what do you do about it? And here I am. I'm kind of getting to enjoy the peace of being far away from everybody else, doing something nice. It's kind of cool. Do Saint Catherine. I like my sis, is what I'm saying. Like a lot. Well, brother, are you a sister or a brother? Because this could cause some problems for you. Relics were brought from India. Oh, where? That's kind of cool. Yo, oya, era os. This is backwards. So are you? No, I'm not. Thank you. That's funny. That's funny that you put it backwards so that it would actually. That's. Oh my god, Alex, you're actually funny, dude. Stick around, man. Um, no, I'm not. I am not actually. Not at all. I've been with the same girl for 7 years now. Good, but I'm sick. My whole family is. Ain't gonna lie. I was about to at my job, bro. Do you need to hear this? No, for actually, yeah, I did. You made my day feel a little bit better. That is, yeah, that's. I'm so sorry for you, but it's so funny. Oh god. Oh, I had a buddy who actually was working at Longhorn as a waiter, right? And he was serving a client, and the client's talking about something that he's like really interested, and he's taking the guy's order, and he's like, "Oh, I got a fart," and he goes to trust the fart and shits himself a little bit right there while he's talking to the client whose order he's taking, and he just knows that his face like went while he's doing it, and he's like, "Yeah." He had to imagine like what this guy was thinking while he's in the middle of taking his order and just sees Jacob's face light up about nothing in particular. So he ends up goes he has to go to the bathroom and like throw away his underwear. And then he calls his fiance at the time. He's like, "Hey babe, I'm gonna be coming home without my underwear. Just so you know, nothing crazy happened." Am I in a relationship? No. I mean, yes, I am. I've been in the same relationship for 7 years. I'm so used to people asking me if I'm married. It's more like Disneyland. Is it true? I have no idea. Da, 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 da. When your mom tells you to sweep, where do you go? What do you mean? My mom's schizophrenic bipolar. She lives with my sister. I own my own house. Nobody tells me what to do. I think my friend is gay. Is that a problem for you? So are you Gojo? You got to go sweeps 04. Sup, homie? What's up, Ringoku? Oh man. Ringoku got done dirty, y'all. Ringoku got done very dirty. What are you talking about, Liam? All I saw you say was this dude is chill. That's the last comment you posted like forever ago. You turd. You absolute turd, Liam. Cussing at me. You're handsome. Devin, get some rest. I will in about a couple minutes, actually. I'm about to go to bed, get some sleepy bye bye time. Because I got to be up for a festival all day tomorrow in this Valdosta heat. Doing good? I'm doing fine, brother. How about you? Bro, what? Bro, Liam, the last thing you said way up top was, um, dang it, I got to find it again. You said this dude is chill. You said, what the hell are you talking about? This dude is chill. Read my comment above. Why won't you read my effing comments? And then, bro, poor Liam is crashing out. And it's just that his comments aren't getting sent through the thing. Oh, that's insane. God bless you, man. God bless you. But honestly, yeah, I'm doing pretty fantastic, actually. And I hope you guys are all doing well for the most part where you can. And what isn't going well, I hope that shit gets resolved. Like, you're gonna get to a certain point where you realize it's just not worth worrying about. Uh, the stuff you've been worried about just ain't worth it at all. Yeah, I don't want to see that movie just because that weird noise they make. Nope, nope. I'm Christian. Me too. Me too. Been Christian for a minute now. Actually, I was born into a Christian family, but they were all a bunch of hypocrites, and it was a very, very, very bad childhood, right? Um, for the most part, and let's see. So it made it really hard for me to accept religion because I was like, oh, these are they. This is what they believe. It can't be real. No, there's no way this could be real. And so then I spent a long time in my life suffering because of my own beliefs. Eventually, I came around, and it's made my life nothing but better. Do you want to play Fortnite? My mom is acting like a B word after all I've done for her today. Well, Liam, got some advice for you, brother. You can't do stuff for people expecting them to treat you right in return. Like, you cannot do that. People are people and they're going to fail you. People are people and they're going to make mistakes. And honestly, before your mom was your mom, she was a human. And you really got to start thinking it that way, or you're going to keep holding that human to a standard um, that is honestly not even really maintainable properly. It's like a standard of perfection that we put on the word mother and father. And the truth is, they're just people that are capable of failure too. They're sick, they're broken, they hurt people. They're hurt people hurting people. Um, and honestly, truth be told, if you live your life thinking, "Oh, well, I did this for these people and they're still treating me this way," one, that's an immature perspective, and it's just going to lead to you having a lot of heartbreak, like what you're having right now, man. I wouldn't do it. It's not good for you. You missed the note, but Liam, you shouldn't call your mother that. True. Liam, how old are you? Liam's like 14 or 15. I know, but this is pissing me off. I know it is, Liam. I know it is. But this is a trial in life. This is a time where you can develop the skill of patience, brother. This is when you can develop being stronger as a man, right? This is that time where you can work on what really makes you strong as a person, which is patience, kindness, and love and understanding. And you know, it's if you could take my advice now and learn that, then you're gonna be so much further ahead of all the other people around you by the time you get my age. I promise you that. Mm, true, Cassie. One time I was in my mom's car and the car was effing dumb, but he put his finger for no reason and cut us off and then stopped and then he got arrested. Hell yeah. Yeah. Y'all don't shit on Liam. Don't shit on Liam. He was just being honest with us. Do not shit on Liam. Okay. Rylan still has until like the 4th. That's when Rylan said she'd be back. Y'all leave Liam alone. What up, kitten? Kitten centric lock. What up? Why do you have a check mark by your name? Are you verified? Nah, I put my mental stability on the line today, stressing myself out to judge. Yep, yep. So I know, Liam. I do know. I do know. I do know. But you chose to do all that. You know what I mean? You chose to do all that. Breathe for a second, man. Breathe and let it be what it is. Let it be what it is. And understand you made those choices. Nobody made those choices for you. And you're not making the choices that your mom is making. She's making those choices. Right, man? Just have some peace. I know you're being honest, but, you know, just the way you said what you said, woohoo, sounded a bit like, tough. Yeah. Well, Liam, do you want to know the truth? Not doing too bad, thanks. I hope you are well. I'm verified. Ha, what did you see? Hell yeah, kidding. It's so cool to see people out here succeeding. I'm glad that you're verified, man. Hopefully, or girl, I hope we can get to your place one day. But if not, that's chill. Thank you for stopping into this stream and checking out what's going on. Hopefully, we'll get to see you around here more often. Maybe not though, because you're busy. You're busy, I'm sure. Um, da 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 da. It hurts. I did so much and I feel yeah. So my point about that is, Liam, is that you probably are underappreciated, man. Most people are, but that's part of life, and that's part of being a man, especially. And I'm sure women are too, but I'm not a woman, so I can't speak on a woman's perspective. Most of your life, you're going to be underappreciated, but you can't do things for the appreciation of others. You have to do things for the satisfaction of your own soul, and that's the way you're going to find peace, not through not through doing and expecting other people to even see or understand you, but doing to see and understand yourself, man. Like that's it. Liam, I know what it's like to have parents with illness. My dad, yep, yep, yep. See, yeah, and I understand too because my mom schizophrenic bipolar, like straight up, like sees and imagines things that are not real, has conversations with people that don't exist, screams at things that have never been there, and talks about like working for the FBI and stuff. So like I get it. I really do. I really, really do. More than you know. Drop to sub. You got this, buddy. You know, I might sub to you too, kitten. Actually, kitten, can you do me a favor? Because I'd love to see your content. Can you please go and make a comment or something on my community page? Because I'd love to watch what you have going on. And if you are like a honest to God good creator, and you should be with 160 something K or 50K, I'd love to support what you have, even if it is just me doing it. So thank you. My dad refused to walk, even though we begged him. Yeah, my grandmother was like that with cigarettes, and she died of thoracic cancer. So, what's your last name? I don't know your. Oh, my name it's DevenGreen, like literally DevenGreen, Devin G123. Uh, True, true. It's just too damn much. Yeah, Liam, it is. You're young. It is too much. Your frontal lobe isn't developed. You shouldn't have to be thinking or processing these things. But if you develop the skills, like if you develop the skills now, you will be able to do it always, forever. Do 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 do. Gojo's my name, man. Of course, we'll do. Thank you. Thank you very much, kitten. I appreciate that. Um, do 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 do. Read this and I'll sub. Do you watch One Piece? I've never watched One Piece. Well, I did when I was younger. I watched it on Toonami when it came on, but as I got older, I didn't like the art style. I know the story is amazing, but I have like a thing with the art style. Like I look at stuff and I judge books by its cover in media, and so I don't I don't really know it as well as I could. It's okay, Liam. You'll get through that phase when dad made me do everything just because they're injuries. I wanted to cuss them out, but I remembered the disgust I felt. Well, yeah, true. Okay, so true, Liam. True. Well, man, you need to go through life too. You gotta love yourself and what you choose to do. And maybe you do need to make some of these. Maybe you need to be able to express yourself. But I promise you. Let me put it like this: when I was in fourth grade, my stepfather had bone marrow cancer. He had, well, two things. He had osteoporosis and osteomyelitis. And he was, for lack of a better word, dying. And my mother was out doing whatever she was doing. And that means a lot of things. Um, because she was mentally unwell, or going into mental unwellness. So me as a fourth grader was having to memorize my stepfather's medications, right? And treat him. I was giving him his medicines as a fourth grader. And he'll say to this day that if it wasn't for me as a child, that he would have died. And I remember it was saline, heparin, saline, right? That's what I had to give him on certain times. And if he didn't have it, he would have died from what he was going through. Um, and I'm glad I learned it because, I saved a person. But, a kid my age should have never had to be the one that a dying man was dependent on. So I get it. I get it. Yeah, it does. Side note, I'm doing my nails. I'm trying to put clothes on them. Also, taking care of parents is hard. Yep, it is. Liam. Yeah, honestly, Liam, though, if you're doing, I try so hard to be the person that has stability people need. It's hard to try to hide behind the, yeah, Liam, I know, bro. I'm not sure how to do this. Well, you don't just do it, right? You know, I wanted to throw my binker at the girl who one day, yeah, yeah. Liam is a therapist. Uh, is there a therapist you can talk to? Well, to be honest, Liam, you are carrying a big weight, right, brother? And it's hard. But because of this weight that you're carrying, you're gonna grow and end up being this strong if you don't let it drag you down. And in your youthful age, you're doing things that you don't understand. And it's gonna cause things like anxiety. It's going to cause depression. It's going to cause stuff until you make it to the other side of it when you can rationalize and understand what's going on. And I know it hurts. I know it hurts because you don't see the benefit of the end. You don't see looking back and saying, man, I did everything I could for these people and I made their sucky time better while I had the chance. You don't see the light yet, right? But you will. And you're going to grow and you're going to be this awesome fucking person, right? You're going to be this awesome person. And I have every bit of faith in you. Right now, don't even look for what, just know you don't understand and find comfort in you don't understand and you can't, and it's hard to take it, but you're doing what you know to be best anyway. Like, do what you know to be best regardless. And I'm sorry that I'm not paying attention to everybody's comments, but I care about Liam. Liam's my Fortnite buddy. He saves my freaking life when I'm out there like dying. He's like the goat. So I'm like invested in his things, you know? Um, What's a good time to join the what a good time to join the live. Hey, what up, DT? It's good to see you. I had 3 therapists, but they all quit after having me as a client. No, I don't think that, Cassie. Well, maybe they did. Do you think you might have been purposely doing things to avoid their tactics as a client because you didn't want to be seen or seen through and you were more comfortable with your problems potentially because you knew them than the future that would come if you like abandoned something that was so familiar a part of you? I don't know. Maybe. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Actually, I'm with people that on I care about my chat, right? And I care about people in my chat. I care about the people who are here all the time. And there's a lot of them in here right now. So I'm doing fantastic. Liam can do it. I have faith in you, Liam. Where'd you go? I'm from Georgia, born and raised. Um I was born so I'm from Georgia, born and raised. I lived in the same small town my entire life for the most part. Um, on a little godforsaken road in the middle of nowhere that was probably one of the highest drug abuse neighborhoods in the community that I lived in, right? And we lived on what would be like the upper cleaner side of it, but it still wasn't a road that was like shorter than like 1 mile. It was shorter, like a quarter mile long. You know, um, oh, thank you for calling me handsome, but I'm not. Liam, God has put you on this earth not for nothing. He knew that the world would need a Liam like you, and it's true. He knew it. Thank you for praying for Liam. You know. Um, but yeah, I grew up on this small little road that filled with meth heads down the end. And honestly, as I got older, I realized a lot of my family was on the meth, on meth. Um, yeah, yeah, I realized that. I realized there was a lot of my family that had done meth. In fact, I think my grandmother, shortly before she died, was on meth. At least that's what my aunt thinks. Um, but all my family, we kind of grew up on the same property, the same 7 acres. So we were close. And yeah, we were really close. And that's one of the reasons why I hope this takes off. Because if I ever make the money where I can make sure my cousins don't have to worry about a home, and that like they can be set and all they have to do is never work, like they all they have to do is work because they want to eat and just go do things. I want to do that. If I can make sure my siblings have a house so they never have to worry, I want to do that. Like I want to do that before I pay off my house. I don't know why, but I do. I really do. I feel so weighed down by expectations. I feel like I need to be strong, but I stumble and trip. And that's okay, Liam. Stumble and trip, bro. It's life. The Carl lover. I called him over and over again and eventually saved him from his self by talking to him down. It sucks at times, but I remember you saved someone in the. Yes, exactly. The cat lover. The car lover. Yes, exactly. Like, exactly. And that's why it ends up becoming worth it. I feel the same because my sister is in the hospital. See, everybody has these problems. The fog is just a Liam, it is, man. But imagine this. You're probably not meant to see through the fog yet, right? You're not meant to see through the fog yet. Well, I can't believe you want to help your siblings in paying off their homes before you do. I know, right? I just I want to make sure they're taken care of. I don't give a like I care about myself. I make sure I eat. I make sure I'm taken care of. I make sure my mental health and my spirituality is where it needs to be. But I don't care about those things for me if the people I love aren't taken care of first. Like I don't care. Like I don't. I can't fathom it. Like the idea of thinking that I could be selfish enough if I ever had the money to in their problems first makes me want to cry. Like it really does. I get emotional thinking about it. My brother moved out at 18, lol. I'm still at home. It sucks so bad, but the fog is just life. You go around, you're not strong, but you can be anyone that has no problems and just be run down, but you can. You really can. Yes, boat free. Yep. Hey, Liam, in 2024, I was like 15. This year, I lost my two grandparents. One of them took his life away. I lost four dogs, one of them being killed by another dog. Not nice to see the blood, but I prayed to God. That's what I do. You know, you don't have to follow my rule, but that's what I do. And honestly, it's made my life so much better. Is UK has Ukraine been subjugated by Russia? Has it happened? Okay, hiccups. Ooh, god dang. And Cassie, I'm not telling you need to be. I'm just saying I am, you know. And I don't judge people. We're all gonna go through the things that we go through. Everybody's gonna experience what they're experiencing. You know, the only thing I can recommend people do is just love, like actually love people. Just be an actual lover. And sometimes you have to fight, but you know what I mean? What is this? I had probably done messed up my thing. And we'll vibe, right? Vibe. Jesus is the way. I agree with you both. I do. I agree with you. That's what's helped my life. DT, I'm so confused. I don't understand metaphors. Please help. What's the metaphor? What metaphor, DT? Did I miss something? Probably. I probably did miss something. Also, I lost over 8 male authoritative figures in my life at a time. Yeah, that can be tough, Liam, because men need men. I don't care what anybody says. Men need other men for several reasons: to keep you accountable, and women can keep us accountable too, but not in the same way, right? You need men you respect, like actually respect, so they can help guide you through life, and it could be people that are on your level, right? This is the whole still sharpen steel thing. Um, Men need companionship, right? We need the companionship of a woman, but we need friends. Actually, it's been scientifically proven that men with friends in old age tend to live longer than those who don't have it, right? But these are the people, and the male figures are the ones that will help guide you and mold you in life. And you've kind of lost that, so you don't really have the same stability that you would have probably emotionally from all that. So that's tough, man. It really is tough. I'm glad you're being honest with us about this though and being open. You mind sharing what professional field you're in? Well, I'm actually in the remodeling or also storm reclamation or damage repair. I mean, it's really hard to say. I don't need insurance repair. Essentially, a tree falls on your house, we fix it. You want a remodeling job done, we fix it. You want a new bathroom, I can do it. Your roof gets blown off your house, we do it. That's what I do for a living. Sarah is being so narcissistic. Who's Sarah? What's your name? It's Devin. Does anyone here know Hindi? I don't know Hindi. Although shit, last year when I was 13. I thought about taking my life. It was the darkest and worst fog I'd ever been through or seen. I kept telling myself, one more day, one more day, one more day. And it got better. It does get better. Right? That's the thing. It does get better. You got to learn how to love yourself. Right? And there are different ways to do that. But you got to. Still waiting for you to paint my house. Me? Oh God. Aren't you like forever away, Cassie? If there's one thing my mafia knows, religion is division. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes religion is divisive. Sometimes religion separates people. But I think it has less to be do with the religion than how people use the religion, right? Yeah, restoration. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Sarah, I hardly get on the Discord ever. That was kind of a thing that Pine wanted me to do. So Pine hardly comes around anymore. Did you coming out of the closet make you feel better? No. Well, I never came out of the closet because I was never gay, right? But it's funny enough, that same stepfather that I was talking about earlier that had the bone marrow cancer, after years of being married to my mother, he did actually come out of the closet. So that was kind of a crazy experience in life. And then mom went crazy. So crazy, crazy time. Liam, sure, in Virginia. Yep. Liam, I'm sure anyone can be happy about how strong you are. Your mom, your dad, yep, sometimes, but you're her treasure. I'm traveling to Greece. Greece would be dope to go to. I want to go. I had a major heart attack. Wait, wait. Oh, he had a major heart attack. I was like, Liam, what the hell? He had a major heart attack, was functioning alcoholic, the ultimately killed. Cirrhosis of the liver. Driving is a big rig. Oh man, Liam, that's severe, bro. Well, let her be narcissistic. What's it got to do with you? What's it got to do with you that she's narcissistic? You know? And I heard the phone call. Oh man, Liam, I'm sorry, bro. She's sending paragraphs. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later, guys. You seem cool. I'll subscribe. Please do, brother. We would love to have you be a part of the group. One day we'll have 100,000 subscribers, and unfortunately, I'll never be able to give you guys the attention you deserve. But while you're here, and while we're not big, I'm gonna give everybody the attention they deserve. You know what I mean? Let me bully people. Yeah, go ahead, Cassie. Jump in. I don't care. The Discord can be whatever it is. I want to go to Rome so badly. What a badass historical place. Yes. Yes. I got a question for the women in the chat, but the men can answer too. Go ahead. Liam, that's tough, bro. Find a group of people, whether, yeah, exactly. I agree. You have to find people in your space that you can grow and love and trust. Like, you have to. You have to. OMG, what was a bunch of class? What hitting? What, Jesse? I can't read right now. It broke me. I felt numb for 2 months. I faked emotions. It killed me more than anything. I bet it did, man. I haven't even had to go through that yet. I cannot relate. And I'm sorry that you have that sort of loneliness and grief, man. I feel for you. Um, but I can't feel what you felt so far. Would you, as a woman, date a man that's unemployed? And men, would you date a woman that's oh God, you're in here being hot topic right now, right? Um, yeah, I mean, obviously, I would. Men don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care because as long as I got enough money to take care of both of us, I don't care. At one point in time, the fog cleared. I saw the life outside. It looked like hell, but maybe better than the one in the fog. True. I knew it was worse, so I continued the fog. Ooh, yes. I relate to that. Why did the fish not want to play volleyball? Because he was scared of the net. Ah, I'll give you your laugh. I'll give you your laugh. Even if it was fake, I'll give it to you. It depends on the job. If he's looking for a job and his vibe, good vibe filler. Now I could be doing better personally. The fog is thick, but the hell we call life outside was worse. Sometimes, yes. If he's lazy as fuck, sit around the house all day and not cleaning, I'm like, bruh. Like, at least do something. People say that they get it, but they don't think they do. I felt so alone. Brother, I just told you I didn't get it. I told you I don't know. I don't get that. I have Okay, so here's the thing, Liam. Here's the thing about me. I dated a chick that was unemployed. She never wanted to work. It got old fast. Yeah, I mean, it's different if they don't want to work versus you're like, I got money. I don't want you to work. You know what I mean? That's totally a different thing. I'm a bad person. I threw a bird off a building. It drowned a fish and buried a worm alive. Yeah, Willie, you're the worst, bro. It's so bad. I see what you need me to tell you. You're awful. Why we keep talking about fuck? It's a metaphor for depression, I think. And self-loathing. Is this a bad joke? No, it wasn't, John. Okay, Willie, that made me think so. I needed that. They're actively looking for a job. Then yeah. Okay, so back to Liam. People say they get it, but they don't. Yeah. So here's the thing about me, guys. Growing up, I was raised by my grandmother pretty much, and she was a narcissist, a horrible narcissist. And she did love us the best she knew how, but she was an extremely broken person, right? Well, guess what? She was scared of dying and being alone. So what she would do was use her mortality over us as children to be like, "Oh, you better spend the time with me you have with me because I could die and you never know when that's going to be." So as a child, like literally a small child, I would stay up at night mourning the death of my grandmother before it could ever possibly have happened. Because of that, I became so used to the idea that people I love are going to die. It no longer affects me when people that I love die that are supposed to die before me, like aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandparents, like in general. It doesn't get me like it would anybody else because I'm just so emotionally desensitized to it. Now, let it happen to my nephew. Oh my God, I'm not like it's gonna be a bad day, right? It's gonna be a bad life for a little while. Let it happen to one of my sisters. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Those are literally my best friends in life. I love my sisters more than I could ever explain. Like those have always been my ride and die. We were there for each other. We raised each other. Um, but so I literally cannot understand what you went through with the father thing. I would love to be able to be there for you, man, in any way possible. This is a tough time you're going through, but I can't understand. I can't do it. Make me a mod on Discord. I will once I figure out how to do that. Well, brother, look, everybody gets their light every once in a while. People in here care about people, man. That's why they're in this chat because this chat is a chat for a YouTube channel that cares about the people in here. You guys are not just numbers, and you pick up on that energy. And therefore, the people in here care about people more than just being numbers, dude. So now you're getting surrounded by people you never met, but are getting used to you being part of their lives in some capacity. They're going to care. They're going to invest time in you, man, when you need it. My uncle just died, very sad, but he told me that's the cycle of life in his deathbed. It was somewhat bittersweet. But look, he went out so gracefully. He went out so gracefully. He went out so gracefully. Genuinely, thank you, everybody. Y'all helped me calm the fire. I am thankful to all of you. Everybody, you hear that? Liam is wise. You hear that? He humbled himself enough to listen to people criticize and then love him through what he was going on. Do y'all know how hard that is to humble yourself enough to listen to people criticize at first, and then those same people who were kind of criticizing, not in a bad way, but then to listen to their encouragement and to their strength? Like that's you deserve a little. I know how Discord works. Yeah, me neither. What up, Mason? What up, Prince Mason? See, Liam, we always got you, man. We always got you. This has been an awesome fucking stream, guys. I think I would do this every day, all day. I would do this every day, all day. Luke 4:8. Worship the Lord the God and serve him only, that he may know you, the only true God. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. Listen, Hussein, we agree on the meaning of those verses. We do. Me and you both do. Um, but we disagree, I think. Wait, I can't remember, Hassan, Janan, if you are Muslim or if you were Christian. I know you were in here yesterday, right? Um, and I don't care which you are, you know what I mean? Live your life, brother. I'm not here to judge. But I'm trying to figure out where do we agree and where does our beliefs diverge from each other? You know what I mean? I'm actually interested. Yeah, so someone was about to say night, right? LOL. Like good night? No. Thank you, boat. I needed this. It really has helped. Well, Liam, that's the reason why I started this stream. That is the reason why I started this stream to do stuff like this. Just read the Discord, T. Oh my god. If I read the Discord, I'm gonna get distracted from all my favorite people. Do y'all want that to happen? I'm done. So freaking done. Can't you rant about why Sarah on the Discord is pissing me off? Ooh, Sarah, why are you pissing off Woohoo? Why are you doing this? Watch. Okay. All right. Let's find the Discord. Got a joke. What did the dumb person say? I don't know. At Hill's Pet Nutrition, we know that pet parent guilt is real. Willie, did you just get me? Did you just get me, Willie? Possible because you're only human. There's Hills. Find the right food at Hills. Oh yeah, did she get dramatic? Yeah, Willie. Stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a musical obsessed couple. You were a dazzling hotel with a big apple. That was funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you got me. You got me good. Where's that? Where's my? Good God. Crazy shit. She's just like crazy shit. Yeah, obviously. My fault. Yet I was being a bitch and acting up due to some mental issues. I don't understand now. I feel bad and due to some mental problems, I don't know how to give people. And maybe we can split ways or be close or friends like we used to be. Good night. Do you actually know who Sarah is? Woo. Dang, this is actual like, oh my god. I don't want to put Sarah out like this, but this is oh, do you know Sarah? Wow. Let's see this. Let's figure this out. You can do whatever you want, Cassie. More. Add friend. Open. Okay. What is this? Ban. Cake. ID. Copyright. How do I do it? I don't know. Mod view? I don't know how to do it. Cassie, I was about to make you a mod. I was about to make you a mod. I was really about to do it. So sad. So I said something I shouldn't have. We forgive each other, but then she did it again. Dang. Oh man, I don't want to ban somebody that has problems though. I feel like okay, so here's what sucks for me is I know that she's acting out for a reason. Right? Sarah's so here's the thing, Woohoo. You're a good dude. Keep spreading the positivity and helping fellow men out. Liam, stay strong. Thank you, Boat. I hope you're gonna be back around, Boat. You've been like an awesome addition to the group. I've been doing whatever I want to be Yeah, Cassie, I get that vibe. I get that vibe. Yeah, I get that vibe. Yo, what type of songs do you listen to? What good taste? And I can share them with you. Christian songs? Um, well, I really like old Southern gospel that was just like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? So I like to listen to the Gaither vocal band stuff. And then like the Crab family. Like that I would really recommend Jason Crab. Anything Jason Crab would probably be amazing. Then I blocked her in the group. She's oh god. I called her out. Create a mod, role in server setting. Okay, wait, what? Oh my god, this is too difficult for me right now. Okay, Cassie, you're gonna become a mod tomorrow or something when I can figure this out. Okay. Right click. Okay. Hold time. Hold tight. Let's figure this out. So me, go to right click. You said right click. Okay. Then select roles. Roles. There's not even a role view anymore. Pivot circle. What? I don't see any of that. Aha. Mod. Oh wait. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, no, I'm brain dead right now. I can't do it. I'll figure it out tomorrow. A blonde woman got pregnant, and 1 month later, she took a pregnancy test and said they were having twins. Her husband asked how she knew. The blonde woman said, "Test is a twin pack," and both tested positive. Liam, Liam, Liam. No. Yeah, I got a song that's kind of special. It's like a jazz mix with something IDK. IDK what, LOL? It Hard Fought Hallelujah from Brandon Lake. Do me a favor and anything you would recommend, put in the community page so that I could see it and not forget it. Because if it goes in the chat, I'm going to forget because I'm a space brain turd. All right, everybody. A space brain turd. Make people laugh? Oh God. TT. I'm not good at making people laugh, to be honest. It's so weird, Devin. I can be in the worst pain and not feel anything at all, and I can be okay and cry so much. I can also be numb and in the worst pain. I put a smile on my face like a fucking clown and make people laugh. Okay, I see. I'm gonna find. No one said stupid while I was gone. Yeah, probably. Um, can you tell my wife is fantastic? Her name is Nina Lee. Yeah, I guess maybe I don't know. Okay, so DT, what that means for me is that something is going on in your life that has your mind and your soul out of sync. Something is going on. There's a balance that is lost that you haven't found, and you have to seek that out. You have to find out what's going on that's causing this imbalance in your life. Like there is an imbalance. You can't put your finger on it right now, but you have to find that. Know that there is a cause. And if you know that there's a cause, then you know there's something you can search for and fix. And that should give you hope, knowing that there is a problem that has a solution, not thinking you are in a problem with no solutions. Does that make sense first before I go on? I don't know, Woohoo. You're going through some crazy love, betrayal, intrigue. You always ask this, Alex. How are you doing today? Okay, do you want to listen like 30 seconds or something like that? I would love to do a live reaction for you. I really would, Willie. But if I do anything that can be copyright at all, what it will do is ban the live to certain regions. Like it will stop it from going to certain regions. And that like kind of messes things up. And I know it sucks, but I would rather be here with all of you and have new people come in too. They can join our community, and I would like in the progress that we have going on. Thank you. Can you also give a brother a shout out? Gay boners. Yeah, is gay boners, guys. Like, yeah, totally. Give this like, oh my god. If you say it too fast, I know exactly what it is, but you know, that's funny. Hard not to like the sound. Brandon Lake, the Christian Bankers. Such a nice song. Like I said, if you put it on the community page, I'm totally gonna check it out. Two fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Any idea how to drive this thing?" Oh my god. Oh my god. The only reason that's funny, Liam, is because I'm an idiot. And I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? They're in a tank. And I'm thinking fish tank. And then I realize it's an actual tank. Oh god. That's the only reason that was funny is because I'm an idiot. It feels weird though. Like it hurts so bad. I can't feel it. What does, DT? But what does? Like you're telling me it hurts, but what hurts? Right? What hurts? What hurts? Dixon, my ass. Oh my god. Yours are actually really good. Uh, non-vegetarian. Like yours are actually really good. All right. They're really good. Um, Most people come in here with stuff that's so obvious. Yours, I have to actually slightly verbalize to even be able to get it. Though I'm impressed. I'm impressed by you. Where's the community page? So you go to the YouTube channel and it'll say visit community, and you go in there and you type it in. Mental IDK. It's hard to explain. Well, Tell me what you feel though, or what you don't feel actually, right? And what the pain is. Like, does it feel like grief? Does it feel like loss? Does it feel like hunger? Does it feel like wanting to die? Like, what does it feel like? Like, yeah, actually, those take some creativity. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe you stole them from somebody, but I am just nearly drunk enough to be convinced. ETW, I'm glad you like my. Oh, DT, I loved your art style. I'll be honest. And the second to last one, the actual watercolored painting, dude. Like, I thought that was so it reminded me of the, like, a watercolor art video game that I had seen before in the past, but, like, it had a depressed feel to it, like, the art has a naturally sad, depressive feel to it, which is beautiful when people can express that in art, and I really actually like it. I really, really, really did. Like, I would honestly kinda hope that you could do large format paintings of that one day, and I would probably buy one. I'm not even kidding. What up, Kasha Vibes? Jesse, sorry, I had to actually tell somebody. Who? Yeah, tell somebody. Like, you're here. We're here. Wait, 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 wait. He's cute, y'all. He's cute. No, I'm puffy. My nose is stuffy. My face is broken out, and ugh, I'm chubby. But did anyone say stupid shit? No, nobody did. It feels like hopelessness and lonely. Ah, yes. I know those very well. Well, you're gonna be hopeless for a minute. That's life, and everybody around you is hopeless. You might actually be more in tune with your emotions instead of just denying and rejecting them, right? So you feel them. You might actually be empathetic to yourself, which means you have some sort of emotional intelligence as a person. You're not just denying the shit. But I will tell you, you added like three weights. Devin girl chill. Ah. Um, do you love baby seals? Yeah. Where'd your comment go, dude? And self hatred. Yeah, well, self hatred is probably anything but actual self hate. I don't think you hate yourself. I think you're not doing or being authentic with who you are, right? You're rejecting your authentic. You hate a fake version of yourself. You're putting a fake person out there. I'm gonna be honest with you, DT. That's why you hate because the person you're projecting or living in is not who you really are, and you're not letting people see the real you. Let the real you shine, and then you'll stop with that self hate. You're not going to convince me otherwise because I know exactly what you're going through with that. The moment you let the authentic you start to be okay, then he will be. I want to say Devin so bad right now. Bald. Oh, ball man. Please play Roblox. I can't. Someone just have a couple. I have one drink and it's doing its job. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? If they flew over the bay, they'd be. Oh my god. Oh my god, Liam, please shout me out like I subbed and started my channel today. You know, Chelsea. Everybody check out Chelsea. Give her a chance. Right? Check her out. I don't know. Thank you for subbing. I hope you make good content. I hope people love your content. I hope you grow. I do. The fact that I hate myself so much is making me hate other people now. Oh my god, DT, that is so relatable. Devin, are you bald? I am bald. The guy I'm talking to right now is bald. I'm scared. Don't be scared of bald. Those are usually really never mind. You'll find it out. You're 25 or something like that. You're an adult. No, it's like the real me, like the jokes and the thoughts are real. Wait, what? What? DT, I'm not sure I really understand the way you worded that. Could you write that a different way so I can understand it a little bit better? I feel weird because I enjoy chatting with strangers on stream and connecting this way. Well, that's probably because you don't there's no risk, right? There's anonymity to it. You can be you, and at the end of the day, if you really be you on here, there's gonna be no repercussions. So there's freedom, and you like feeling free. That's probably what it is, Kasha. You probably feel free, and that's always nice. It feels cathartic, and you get to be open, and everybody wants to be accepted. And it's easy to feel accepted by people you never really ever have to see again, you know? But I'm glad you're doing that here. I only hate one person. I love everybody though. Yeah, I also can relate to that. Take off the hat? No. Nope. Not doing it because you know what? I like the fact that you guys have the mystery. I love it. You may never ever see what I look like with my hat off. Ever. Here's an inspirational quote. Be who you are. Say what you want. Those who don't mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Oh, those who mind don't. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. I'm the one person. One type of person is what I mean. Manipulative people. I don't have the opportunity to connect in real life. This is the only option when you're stuck. Oh, Kasha, where are you stuck? Where are you stuck? I'm curious. Meow. There you go, big boss. You just said you're bald, girl. I know what bald. Yeah, I'm bald. Computers be like beep bop update me. Like chill, bro. Or I'll cut off the electricity plug. Like seriously, right, Tom? That's like the worst struggle in the world right there. Like, how dare they even, right? The guy I'm talking to is also a wrestler, so I had to give that's an ick for me or not. Like professional wrestling, like grown man, or like in college, like could be an Olympic wrestler wrestling. I'm the dangerous Skywalker, Skyler. I am the dangerous Skyler. I see. Yours, I am the one who knocks. Like that. That's crazy. I use my confidence as a shield. Very normal, but it can also feel nice because I'm making people laugh. It's just the bad thoughts like take over, and they're like, that's because maybe you need time to yourself, and you need to stop worrying about whether other people are laughing, and you need to start worrying about whether you have peace. DT, I'm so grateful for everyone here. Y'all are the greatest. Yeah, y'all are the greatest. You really are. I'm stuck in a lonely marriage. Why is it lonely, Kasha? Why? Tell me why. How old are you? I'm curious. IDK, to be honest, it was on his Tinder. Okay. Well, yeah, the difference, he's 32, I'm the 25. Squaw. Shopping with your parents. I don't know. I don't know. I think you should be open, but that's just me. If I knew what kind of wrestling, I could give you a better opinion, but I don't know. Keep an eye on their spending. So you can go from seems to be working. No one has called me. Well, that's the thing. Like, okay, so control for parents. What? Okay, I'm gonna ask some real questions, DT. Do you think you're fat? Do you think you're fat? Okay, because I actually want to help you. This is why I'm gonna ask these questions. Do you think you are? He's 32. Hi, I'm back. Remember me? Yeah, you were just in here, Jason. I do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to put a comment up, but it won't. Yeah, that happens, Willie. Happens all the time. I can't really get a APT. Okay. Bro, that's brutal. Men are icky. A lot of men are icky. A lot of men are icky, but that's because a lot of men aren't raised right. 100%. Yes. Wyatt, what up? I asked one of those girls at the register to go for some drinks after our shift. And start your day with a smile. Happy, blessed. Yep. Happy day, Ronald. I know I'm fat, bro. Yeah, I'm chubby. Yeah, you don't know. I cover it up well with the table that's right here, but I'm fat. It's lonely because we work together, but don't really connect. Oh, so y'all have the same job. How long have y'all been together, Kasha? Jason, I can't see your comment. It was retracted. Liam. What did Liam say? You, Cassie. Liam, don't be judgmental, bro. I'm gonna try at another day. Well, you could just rephrase it a little bit, Liam. Willie, sometimes that's the problem. Say shit, I dare you. They fired. Wait, what? What? 15 years? Oh, okay. Y'all are going into that phase of you knowing each other for so long. There's nothing to talk about. Oh, I see. Well, that's the thing. Gotcha's love is not an act. It's not a feeling. It's a choice at a certain point. And you guys get it both. I mean, he has to choose to love you and do the things that make you attracted to him, and you have to choose to love him and do the things that makes him attracted to you. Like that's life. And you have to be each other's like here's the thing, like, you have to be his sex appeal, and he has to be yours, right? Like, you have to like, you can't just imagine that you like a person. You can't like, your relationship isn't unsavable, um, but it's gonna take work. You just have to not be lazy. Like, he has to not be lazy, and that's the truth. Is it something that you guys even wanna save? Yeah, there are more jobs. I'm back, bro. I'm back. Oh, sir, your outfit and those glasses are fire. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you. I love you. Hey, Case, what's up? Reduction of bad food over less bad. Yeah, actually, that's another thing I did. I started limiting what goes in my body, and it actually helped with my mentality and sleep. How much sleep are you getting, DT? That can be a big thing too. I notice when my sleep gets fucked up, my depression starts to increase, and then I make sure I sleep. I put a chat. You'll have to go up a bit. Okay, I'll see it. Actually, I don't see it, DT. Yes, 100%. That's all I see. Dorky Times. Yeah. Okay. So I don't see anything since the time where you talk about your confidence, right? I don't see it. Um, how much sleep are you getting, DT? Like, genuinely, be honest with me. How much sleep are you getting? That's important because when my sleep gets messed up, I start to slip. It's hard when you meet strangers and they look at you with eyes that tell you that they are interested and excited. And like you and the person that loves you doesn't even look. Yeah, I know. Actually, what you're talking about. I do. I know what you're talking about. Um, but that's because maybe you both aren't interested anymore. Maybe that's because you both have gotten bored. And you're probably, and I'm not being accusatory, and you might be just as guilty of it as he is, right? Okay, I put in chat, but I go to sleep at like 10:30 and wake up at 6:30. How many hours is that? Somebody do that math for me. Um, and you very well both may be in that spot where you actually just aren't interested because you already have the knowledge, right? But this is where loyalty comes into play. This is where integrity is important, right? This is where growth and still being dynamic humans is a necessity, right? These are things that you need to stay healthy. And right now, it sounds like if both of you are able to not be able to be that way for each other, then you both aren't healthy. Because two healthy people are always going to be mentally and physically and factually attractive. Um, I'm sure there's things about you that doesn't even know at this point, and things that you don't know about him. Yeah, it's all loyalty at this point, but it's lonely. I know. I know. I know. I love taking naps too. Um, recently it was just snap. Who am I talking to? You might not. Yeah, yeah. True, DT. Very true thoughts. But I am real, at least in my world. You could be a figment of my imagination. And I used to think this too. But the truth is, it's not that nobody look, DT. The truth is, the reason why that's popped in your head is not because people don't love you, it's because you don't love yourself. You have to learn to start practicing self-love so that you can even imagine that you can love people. Right? If you don't love you, then you're never going to be able to imagine that people love you. All right, this was a big problem for me. Any advice from a man's point of view to get his attention? Well, yeah. All right, let's talk about the things that make a man stop paying attention to his woman, right? Are you positive when you're around him? And I don't mean not being negative. Are you positive? Do you celebrate the victories? Do you pay attention to his interest? Do you try and make him feel um like he did something good? Like there's a purpose in him being around in your life other than just being your husband, right? Make him feel like he has a reason to be like that you have a reason to keep him around. He wants to feel like he's serving you in a way that is noticed. I promise you that. And at first, he's going to be suspicious because he probably hasn't felt this in a long time. He's going to be like, who is this person? Because at this point, he's come to know you as you are. And he's going to need to learn the fact that you might be trying to be who he needs to be, right? He knows you as you are. You're going to start breaking a pattern that he's used to after all this time. If you can do that, then he is going to you're going to see a different spark because men don't you don't you're not your sexiness is going to fade, right? Physicality is going to fade, right? Sadly, the guy just snapped to me. Like men are going to get bored with how you physically look. They're going to get bored with sex, but you know what gets us is our mind. Is feeling like we are accomplishing something for the people we love. How many times have you asked him how his day is going, right, and meant it? How many times have you said he's right? How many times have you said you're sorry for something that upset him? Right? Maybe he doesn't talk to you like he used to because he doesn't feel like he has the option. And I'm not saying you're a bad person. I don't think you're abusive. I don't think that any of that. I think you're a person and we fall into habits and emotional traditions. But how long has it been since you've done that? It's hard to feel the way after a long day of work, taking care of. Yep, it is. Yep, yep. Does he also work full time? Right? Does he also work full time? I'm curious. And it's true. It is hard to feel that way. But you can't use that as an excuse not to be the person you need to be for him, right? Because here's the thing. If you use that as an excuse not to be the person you need to be for him, then you don't have a justifiable reason to leave, right? If you were continuing to still do and act the way you should as a wife, and I know that sounds confrontational, but I don't mean it that way. I mean it with patience and understanding. Um, that you are in the same boat as he is. You're doing essentially the same thing he's doing that's causing a problem. You are not justified to even move and leave at this point because you're equals. Now, if you were setting yourself above and performing still at this point the way you should, and he just is not paying attention to it, then he's a douche and you have every right to move on. You know what I mean? I'm 30. I'm tired of this life. I bet you are, Pork. Life is rough. Life is rough. Um, why is the chat so hey man, everybody's just being honest. Rip Liam, I'm a girl. Oh, I'm sorry, Liam. No, I appreciate that you're saying I want to be that wife, but I put myself out there for him and emotionally, and I just don't feel desired. Um, well, does he desire you? Kasha, is there something that has separated him from you emotionally? Right? Um, maybe you could do everything right and it wouldn't fix it, right? Have you talked to him about it with going in, listening and breathing and putting your walls down to get his perspective without adding any buts or ums or yeah, but this, but I do that, and without retort? Have you done that? And if you did it, is he going to offer it without being mean or rude or anything like that? Like, is that something you've done? And I know it's hard. I know it is hard. And I don't think you're a villain or a bad person, and I'm not criticizing. But I want to help you. I can't help you help him, you know, right? Pause. Live. Tell everyone to say good night. Good night, Willie. I just did see that. Uh, why are we putting all these burden? Oh, I don't feel burdened at all. I don't feel burdened at all, you guys. I have an easy life. I love my life. I'm very good right now. I've done my spiritual and mental journey. I have a good relationship with God. I have a good relationship with myself and my family and all my friends. I have made it through what you guys are going through, right? So I don't feel any burden. I feel no burden whatsoever. Whoa, you're a strange looking human. Are you from? Oh, so funny. I love it when people have actually good like cracks or insults. Like I think they're hilarious. No, Liam, please make it work. Can you edit in it and start it in 3 minutes? Do what? What happened? I sure to how to ask him about his desire for me without it coming across to as complaining and putting more baggage. Well, don't complain. Say, hey, I love you. And I've noticed that after all this time, that things are not the same as they used to be. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. But what I do want to know is your perspective. Because if there's anything I can do better, I'd like to try. And then you're not putting the burden on him. And let me tell you this, I've only had one drink. This is just actually who I am, guys. I'm in a hotel because I'm down 3 hours away from my home doing a business trip. And I promise you, if you give a man the chance to actually talk about his feelings, he's going to reflect on everything a real man is going to reflect on everything that he's been doing wrong and most likely been honest about that. And when he does that, do not chime in on what he's admitting that he has done wrong. Just tell him you understand what he's been going through and say, I love you. And that's what he should do for you. But, men are dumb. We are dumb, guys. So, boom, roasted. What'd you say? Devin, you look like your name should be. Oh my God, that's even worse. That's the worst insult I've ever gotten, Cassie. Can you send the live stream and restart it in 3 minutes so I can post on the community? Oh, the community, the live stream has nothing to do with it, Liam. I promise. Kevin, that's not as bad. Liam's bicep. Ew, DT. Ooh. I asked him what I could do to make his life better, and he said, a massage every night. I do the, I do the, I like, well, okay, so here's that thing. What he's basically putting out there to you is he really wants to feel physically desired more than just the sex. He wants to know. I'd like, okay, if I was telling my girl the things he's desiring a connection deeper than that, is what it is, right? And he just wants to feel special, right? And he wants to feel sensual. Oh, he's seeking sensuality, not sex. He wants to be sensual with you again. That's what it is. Cat response? Those tornadoes were no joke. Yeah, seriously. I like all the advice. Well, I'm just trying to actually help. Like again, I'm trying to help you do better because you asked for advice. I'm not trying to point fingers at a man who I don't know his side of the story or anything. I can't access the community during live stream. Okay. Well, I mean, you can post. Actually, it's 11 o'clock. It's time for me to get off and go to bed. Before I go to sleep, I got a YouTube channel. Um, I put some ass videos with crazy edits and getting less than 10 views, but some got 5K, 10K views. Willie, that's awesome, dude. Willie, if you post in the chat, you posted in the chat too. I'll check your stuff out. Liam, leave for a second, post it, and then come back. Um, Hey, listen, some men really do suck. That's again because they were raised wrong. Genuinely. Oh, Cassie, it went viral on TikTok. I need my opinions. I need my opinions open just in case Ginger Boy don't work. Oh, options open. Yeah. I don't even use TikTok. It was my sister had 1.7 million followers on TikTok. Still does 1 point something. Anyhow, I'm a ginger, barely. Cool. All right. Well, everybody, it's 11 o'clock. I need to hit the hay. I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you as much as I possibly freaking can, but less than you deserve. So I hope you guys watch yourself. I hope you guys all sleep tight, not tight tonight, and don't let the bed bugs bite because there's some in here. Wait, I love being sensual and touching. I love it. Well, tell him that that's a thing. Tell him that's something you would like. You don't think he's doing anything wrong, but could he please, communicate, girl? Communicate, girl. Also, Kasha, like and subscribe so that we can see you again. All right. I've enjoyed you being part of this stream, just like everybody else here. I love y'all. Bye bye. I'm ready to mingle, says DT. But again, y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Bye, guys.